Good morning. I would like to welcome everyone to the Education Professions Committee meeting. We welcome those of you in attendance. Thank you for your interest in the work of the State Board of Education. Do we have any visitors or news media to recognize? Committee members, you have before you the minutes from our March 14th committee meeting. Is there any objection to approving the minutes as presented? Hearing none, the minutes are approved by unanimous consent. Next, I ask for approval of the agenda for today's committee meeting. Is there any objection to approving the agenda as presented? Hearing none, the agenda is approved by unanimous consent. We do not have anyone signed up for public comment today. Now, moving on to committee items. For approval today, we have 3 items. Item 1, South Carolina Educator Preparation Guidelines, Standards, Policies, and Procedures, Specialty Area Program Approval Standards, English for Speakers of Other Languages. We have Jacqueline Walsh with us today from the Office of Educator Services to present.
Hello, thank you very much. On February 11th, 2020, the State Board of Education approved current specialty area program approval standards as a part of the South Carolina Educator Guidelines. These standards for specialty area programs support providers in developing preparation programs and also facilitate the initial and continuing review and approval process. The SCDE requests that the State Board approve the revised policy of the South Carolina Educator Preparation Guidelines to adopt initial preparation program standards of TESOL, or Teachers of English to Speakers of Other Languages, for programs leading to educator certification in the field of ESOL, or English for Speakers of Other Languages. With this update, providers seeking to offer programs in the certification field of ESOL will use the TESOL standards as a part of program development, initial approval, and the continuing review process. The SCDE recommends approval of the revision of the South Carolina Educator Preparation Guidelines, Standards, Policies, and Procedures, Specialty Area Program Standards.
Thank you. Sure. Are there any questions? Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Board Member Cordray made a motion to approve. Is there a second?
So moved.
Board Member Harrington seconded the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries. Thank you, Mrs. Walsh. Thank you. Item 2 is a new Educator Preparation Program approval recommendation. Newberry College Bachelor of Science, BS, in Special Education, multi-categorical, pre-K through grade 12. Dr. Ritter from the Office of Educator Services will present.
Good morning. We have 2 new educator preparation programs hoping to address the teacher shortage in South Carolina. The first one is Newberry College. Newberry College has developed and submitted a new BS or Bachelor of Science degree program in special education, multi-categorical. The State Department of Education disseminated the program proposal to an external review team of subject matter experts who evaluated the rigor and content of the program and reviewed the alignment with South Carolina statute, regulation, and guidelines. The external peer review team approved the program with conditions, and the Department of Education returned the proposal to the institution for response to those conditions. Following the institution's revision of the proposal, the Professional Review Committee completed a final evaluation of the proposal, reviewing the recommendations and external peer review team to determine that the final proposal adequately addressed all state requirements for teacher certification. The Professional Review Committee considered the Newberry College proposal on March 17th and voted to recommend the program proposal for approval by the State Board of Education. The institution plans to enroll candidates beginning with the fall 2023 academic semester and to recommend successful program completers for certification in the field of special education multi-categorical, which is pre-K through 12. The SCDE recommends the State Board of Education approve the Newberry College Bachelor of Science program in special education multi-categorical in grades PK through 12.
Thank you. Are there any questions?
Yeah, I have a question, Madam Chairman. Is this applied to more than just Newberry, or is this just for Newberry?
This is just at Newberry College.
Some other school of education couldn't adopt this?
Other
Without it being approved again?
Other institutions could submit proposals for approval to the State Board of Education. We already have a number of these programs in the state in different regions.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Board Member Cordray made a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Board Member Slaughter seconded the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries. The third and final item is a new educator preparation program approval recommendation. Bob Jones University Bachelor of Science, BS, in Teaching World Languages. Dr. Ritter will also present this for approval.
Thank you. Bob Jones University has developed and submitted a new Bachelor of Science program in Teaching World Languages with concentrations in French and Spanish in grades PK through 12. The Department of Education disseminated the proposal to an external review team of subject matter experts who evaluated the rigor and content of the programs and reviewed the alignment with all required established South Carolina statute regulations and guidelines. The external peer review team approved the program with conditions, and the Department of Education returned the proposal to the institution for response to those conditions. Following the institution's revision of the proposal, the Professional Review Committee once again completed a final evaluation, reviewing the recommendations of the external peer review team to determine that the final proposal adequately addressed all state requirements for teacher certification. The Professional Review Committee considered the Bob Jones University proposal on March 17, 2023, and voted to recommend the program for approval by the State Board of Education. If the program proposal is approved by the State Board of Education, the institution will be able to enroll candidates beginning with the fall 2023 academic semester and to recommend successful program completers for certifications in the fields of French and Spanish. The Department of Education recommends the State Board of Education approve the Bob Jones University Bachelor of Science program for the preparation and certification of teacher candidates in the areas of French, grades PK through 12, and Spanish, grades PK through 12.
Thank you. Are there any questions?
Whenever we approve something like this, and they don't start it until this year, so it's not going to affect reaching addressing the teacher shortage for 4 years, or do those standards apply to current students in School of Education that meet the requirements?
Once the program is approved by the State Board, then the college or university can offer it. There may already be students in the pipeline as far as within their general education requirements who can then enroll in the program.
My question is just sort of generic. I know that part of the proposal is to provide enrollment estimates, but do y'all really care how many students they're projecting?
Well, for some institutions, and this is institutionally, they want to make sure
that it makes money or doesn't cost them money.
Right, that the number enrolled can support monetarily the capacity of the program.
But beyond that, the external reviewers aren't looking for a minimum number of projected enrollments in any way. It's just about the content of the program.
They review the number of students who could potentially be in the program, but they mainly review content, yes.
Thank you. I was just curious.
That's interesting. Any other questions? Is there a motion to approve? Board Member Harrington made a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Board Member Slaughter seconded the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ritter.
Thank you so much.
We will now ask for committee members to approve adding EP 1, 2, and 3 to the consent agenda. Is there a motion to place action items 1, 2, and 3 on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Board Member Slaughter made a motion to approve the consent agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
Board Member Harrington seconded the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion carries. Is there any other business to come before the committee? Hearing none, we will adjourn. Thank you very much.